Good morning. Welcome to my home. This is Denise, and I wasn't whoppy jawed before I sat down. Kind of had everything just where it was supposed to be, if that's possible for me. I'm doing something different. You need to get down, baby. I have a TV tray that I've been using to put the camera on, and it was just too low. So what I did is, I drink those Atkins drinks and they come in cartons. So I took 2 of the full cartons and put the TV tray on top of it. Well, it looks to be something that maybe will work. First thing off though, my cat jumped on it and dumped it. So we'll see what happens. This is Denise. Welcome to my home. It's so good to see you. It's so good to see you. I talked to Katie, my daughter, and she has another order that we're going to do a mystery unboxing. So that should be fun. Today, I have my own TEMU order. There's a TEMU bag. And whoops. A TEMU bag. For those of you that might not know what TEMU is, or who TEMU is, or what are you saying when you say TEMU? TEMU is an online marketing platform that has been around for about a year now. It just had its birthday. It has many, many vendors, cuts out the middleman, and sells to us. The prices are phenomenal. The thing that I like the best about TEMU is customer service. Customer service is phenomenal. If there's ever an issue, customer service is right there to take care of it. I'm looking at this and this bothers me. This is my back brace. There, that's better, huh? My shoulder dips, so everything falls off that shoulder. But they're an online marketing place, lots of vendors. They sell to us at just fantastic prices. I would say that it's at least you're going to get a half off, if not more. It's more than that on a lot of things, on many, many things. TEMU sells everything but like pharmaceuticals and clothing. I'm sorry, I didn't say clothing. No, I have so many clothes to prove that they sell clothing. Food items. And we have access to food items and pharmaceuticals here, so that's not a big deal. But to be able to go and purchase items that normally, even at discount stores, break the bank. It's secondhand stores are expensive now. The only one that I go to anymore really is Habitat, because they still look at discount prices. With all that being said, TEMU is a wonderful place to shop. It's even a wonderful place to have a problem because customer service is just really, really there. TEMU made a decision to make the customer come first, and they do. They absolutely do. I've had issues, and I've even talked to a live person. They were in the Philippines, and they just are there to solve your problems. I haven't had a lot of problems, but I have had some. I've ordered a lot of stuff. And you're bound to have some issues with some of the things that you buy. And with other platforms in this country, you can't even find a customer service number, let alone talk to a live person. There are these voice response gatekeepers that keep you from talking to anybody. And it's not just with the platforms, it's paying bills, it's doing anything. So it's a delight to be able to get on and get a live person to chat with. It's not voice, it's not a phone like this, but even chatting is very different than what we usually see with customer service anymore. If there's a problem, they will pay the postage to return it if they ask you to. Many times they don't even ask you to return the item. They just refund your money. Temu has absorbed all the shipping costs, so everything is shipped to you free. With that being said, sometimes if you have 2 or 3 orders, they'll bag them together. But you know what? So what? You didn't have to pay for it. And it's just a delight. If you are new to Temu, there are so many neat things for you, especially right now. Now is the right time to get on board. You can still receive things by Christmas without any problem. Oh, golly, there's so many things I want to tell you. Go into my description box, and there is a link, a clickable link to Temu. And there's also the code that you're going to see right here on the screen. And that code is my personal affiliate code. After you go on the web, look at Temu. Don't download it. Look at it. Go in with a pencil and paper. Decide what it is that you want to buy. Write it down. Then go in, download the app from my description box and use my code as the discount code when your order is done. And you will receive for your first order a 30% discount. Wow. The money will go down exponentially. And also, I mean, my goodness, it's already very, very inexpensive. Plus, you'll get a $100 coupon bundle that can be used in subsequent orders. Now you say, okay, it's in China, so it's going to take forever to get it. Well, they leave a window of time of about 10 days, and you'll see it in your order as it's put up on your order summary, the window of time that it's supposed to get here. If for some reason the shippers or whatever have taken too much time to deliver it, if it extends past that window, they give you $5. And you know that I've had 2 $5 refunds from orders that were free. That's another thing I wanted to tell you about. There are games on Temu where you can win prizes. And it's really fun. It's farmland and fishland. And when you go into my description, you will see those codes for my farmland and fishland. When you get on the app, I'm giving you a lot of information here. The games are on there. You can go in and start getting fish food and water for your farm. And it takes a little while. I'm not going to kid you and say, oh, it's really easy to get these gifts. It's not. But it's worth it. Anyway, with all of that, I just won on fishland and farmland. And one of the orders was late for that. And I got $5 on it. And earlier in the year, I also got another $5 bump because it was late. I think that what they do is they try to package it with other stuff. And if that other stuff from subsequent orders is running late, then, you know, the free things are running late as well. But I didn't even pay for these gifts, which are wonderful gifts. There's at least $40. You can choose gifts that are up to $40, sometimes even more, because you get a really good gift and then you get kind of a gift, and sometimes there is even a third one. Plus you get coupons. So I got $5 twice, so $10 free for free. Pretty cool, huh? Now, this is my home. You're my guest. I welcome you here. I welcome you back if you're a returning guest to my home. I feel like I have company. You mean a lot to me. I have not answered my comments this morning because it's 8 o'clock. Well, I could have, but I wanted to get this going as soon as I could. It takes a while to get things edited and downloaded, and I wanted to get a video up before 9 o'clock tonight. So here we go. This order came in a little bit ago, so I am going to be surprised too. I don't remember what's in it. First out of the bag, oh, plant. When you view my videos, you know, if you feel like commenting, I would love it if you did. Those comments mean so much to me. If you like the content and haven't subscribed, I would invite you to subscribe. I'd invite you to like to check the like box and write a short comment. It doesn't have to be short. It can be long. I've had some comments that are like mini stories, and they're wonderful. I answer every single comment that I can find. I'm sure that I've missed one or two, but it's not because I haven't tried to find them. And sometimes they turn up a day or so later. So this is a palm tree. How many palm trees have you tried to raise in your house? I have tried and tried and tried, even when I had tons of plants. Palm trees are really hard to raise. They have big leaves, and it's like a fern sort of. You know, they require a lot of moisture, but not too much moisture at the roots. And this one doesn't require anything except a pot. It's really cool. And I've bought more than just one, but for this order, it's one. Now the price on this, forgive me, I know I'm going to turn a light on. It's really dreary outside, so I'm not having any help except for this little light here. I paid $4.47 for this, and it's $4.98 now. So with that being said, I wrote this price down a week or so ago, so I don't know what they are right now, but that's the general amount. And again, you know, for $5, you've got a plant. This is big enough to put in a pot by itself, and it'll be a wonderful accent plant. And they look so real. These are plastic, but they're a matte finish, and they don't look plastic. They look like silk flowers. Maybe they are. I don't know. They feel like, when I get down to it, they're probably plastic. But they look so real. I have a fern in my living room that's sitting next to a live fern. You can't tell the difference. You really can't until you get down on it. So, plant a jungle. They're fun, they're beautiful, and there's something about green. I moved here from Oregon. I didn't move here from Oregon, but I moved to the Midwest from Oregon. And that's one of the things about the Northwest. You know, I never stopped oohing and aahing at the green. I didn't realize there were so many greens in God's palette of colors. It's amazing. Absolutely amazing. This next one is a box. And I just opened it enough to know that it was what was in it, but so I could price it. But I did not open it, so it's a surprise to me too. You remember some time ago when I hauled the 3 towel rack for the bathroom, and then I got another one, and I was talking about putting it upside down and putting plants in it. Well, these are the plants that I bought to put in it. I was going to bring that towel rack in, and maybe I will. Maybe I'll go get it. But for now, what I'm going to do is show you the plants. These are 4 little plants. They're in 4-inch planters. Let me get the price, and then I can put this box down. For $7.59, and they're $8.98 at the time that I got the price. Look at these plants. They are so cute. And for $7, that's, you know, less than $2 a plant. Have you bought plants recently? I like live plants in my home. I can't afford them anymore. And to be able to buy something like this that looks real is amazing to me. And I'm pretty hard to please because I've been a plant lover forever. I need to fluff these out some. But you can. The stems are metal, so you, I mean, they don't look metal, but it's coated metal, so you can bend the branches out. Look at that. Isn't that pretty? And there's this one. I should have researched and gotten the names. That's never been a real issue for me. I just like the pretties. There's this one. And these are plastic pots. They're seated in there really well. And there is this one. This one is really pretty. This kind of reminds me of a coleus. I do know the name of a coleus. Now, my idea with these, you know what? I'm going to go get it. I'll be right back. Hi. Okay. This is the towel rack. And it goes on the wall like this. It has stickies. So you have a wall right here. I'm using this now for towels, and I really like it. And what I'm thinking about doing with this one is it would be up against the wall also, but upside down. Like this. And my thought was, now I haven't done this, I haven't measured, I haven't seen it, I don't know if it'll work, but I'm going to try. And I think it will. I'm going to put the plants across here. And then I have a drapey thing that I'm going to put here. And it's right above the other towel rack. So it'll be some pretty decor in the bathroom. And these four, when I do this, I'll have you with me. I'll do a video of it. I don't know how well I'm going to be able to show you. But essentially what you're going to see, let me turn this around. I'll be the wall. I think they're going to work though. I wasn't sure. Let's see. It'll be like that. And then up against the wall, it'll hold the plant stable. And of course the leaves and stuff will be down. And there'll be four across the front. And then on the bottom, this will take the top, these two rails, and the bottom one, you can hang something pretty on, like a lacy thing, you know, if you like that sort of thing. Now the towel rack was $7. So for, oh shoot, this isn't gonna work. There. For $14, you can do major decor in your bathroom. Okay, with the plants, it'd be under $20. And your bathroom will love you for it. Okay, here's another box. I really don't remember what's in here. You know, by the time you order something and you get it, it's easy to forget what you got. Did I not write? Oh, did I write the price on here? Oh no. How could I not do that? Well, let's see what it is. Maybe I'll remember. I kind of doubt it. But of course I post everything on the video, so you'll see it. Wait a minute, I see a price. Oh my goodness. I see a price, I see a price. I know what this is. It's a light. It's a beautiful light. I paid $21.99 for it, and at the time I wrote this down, it was $24.98. Temu has great prices, and they have great sales. So, you know, I probably have more time than most to look at Temu, and I guess I spend a lot of time looking at Temu. You can find awesome sales on Temu. If you followed me for any length of time, you know that I buy a lot of clothes, and I buy clothes that are clearanced for next to nothing. I mean, uh-oh, here comes my naughty cat. Please pray that she doesn't want to get up here. Please. I want to tell you, Temu has dimensions in every single, oops, that's me. Every single item that they market, there are dimensions. Go into the pictures and look at the dimensions, because sometimes the pictures are deceiving. They are in every kind of advertisement that you find, not just Temu. But Temu is very, very good about putting all the dimensions that you would need. I'm not saying that the pictures aren't deceptive. They are sometimes. And I don't know why advertisers do that, but it's not just Temu. And I've yet to see the dimensions be as clear. Okay, this is one that you put on the wall. It has screws. It has everything that you need. This is the light cage. And it showed it with a long light in it. And I suppose I can get that, but I know they're really expensive. You can put a regular light in there. And the wheel. And there's rope in here. I need another hand. There's rope in here that will go over this little wheel. And the wheel goes up against the wall, and the light hangs off of here. I think this is just really adorable. And the wiring isn't that difficult. It's just doing it. You can for all intents and purposes, here's the back plate. They send you with the back plate. Also, I think what I'll probably wind up doing is not wiring this into my electricity, but doing a cord and having the cord plug in. That's pretty easy peasy to do. And that way I don't have to go into the wall. Here's the back plate. Oops, I'm throwing it on the floor now. You know what? I need to do this, and then I'll show you what it looks like. But the pieces are bronzed. They're very pretty. And it's not terribly heavy. And it'll give you a wonderful effect. You can get in the bag. That's a good thing. Get into the bag. And again, that's about $25. I paid 21 something for it, and it says that it's $24.98 now. Another box. I haven't had so many boxes in my orders before. What is this? Oh, I know what this is. I probably bought every kind of earring that TEMU has that is a hoop. I don't wear a pose. Let me see. Can I do this? I can do that. But I want to be able to, I want you to see stuff. Here's the base to it. It's got a lazy Susan, so it spins. And then it has 3 sides. It's like triangular. I already have stuff to hold earrings. I have 2 of the bifold ones. And I thought this one, if it held more, I don't know if it will or not, but I like it. I've never had earrings before. I've never had anything like this before. You know what? This is not trifold. It has 4 sides. It's easy to forget. How's your day going? It's Sunday. I hope you're getting your day started and okay, Denise, here it goes this way. I hope this isn't one that you need 4 hands for. I don't mind assembling things. I really don't. It's just sometimes maybe I need to do this first. See, these are the pieces. And the earrings hang here. I suppose you could hang bracelets and necklaces too. I'm going to do this and then come right back. Here we go. This is it. And I'd spin it. Let's see. I guess I can spin it a little bit. That's the base. I think it's going to take up less room ultimately. Now, I got to tell you, if you have trouble putting things together, this is probably fairly low frustration level. The deal that's hard with this is that the tension of the pieces as they go together hold the pieces together. And it's, you got to get all 4 pieces into the base and then together. And it's a little bit tedious. But I think you can do it. I honestly do. And it looks really pretty standing there. And did I tell you how much it was? I did, didn't I? Let's see. Let me see if I can get the box without falling on the floor here. I've already got a big mess. Someday, I'll figure it out to bring a trash can in here. I think about it. but then I don't do it. I paid $3.87 for this, and it's $6.79. So I got a really good price on it. And you can watch for sales because they have them. Okay, let's see what's in here. You know, it's funny. I think about this sometimes. Over the course of my life, I've done Tupperware, I did home interiors, I did, oh gosh, there were several different selling platforms that I've done. And you have to haul all your stuff and set it up in their homes, and it's in their home, not your home. I used to sell jewelry. I've done a lot of different things. I really enjoy people a lot. And you'd think that doing this on the video camera wouldn't give you that same vibe, as it were, but it does. I know that you're here. I know that you're watching. I haven't done a live one yet, but that would be kind of fun, wouldn't it? Okay. I bought a lot of stencils, and you've seen that. And I found that with stencils, you don't want to use a paintbrush. I mean, I don't. There are stipple brushes. It's called stippling. And I found these on Temu. And they're sponges. And stippling is just like this across the stencil with not very much paint. And there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 stipple brushes. I paid $178 for them, and they're $178 now. These are nice, firm sponges. They can be rinsed out. They can be used over and over again. And the sizes of them, they're little ones for like the little detail areas that you're doing. The stippling gives you a, what is the effect that I'm looking for? It's not completely painted in on the stencil. It's just polka dotted, sort of pixeled. I don't know. But, and this is the smallest one. I have the stencils and I have the wood, and now I've got the stippling brushes, and I know I have paint, so we're going to be doing that. I found this fabric, and it is so pretty, and I don't know what I'm going to do with it yet. I don't have a clue. I paid $9.49 and it's $9.69, and it's 3 or 4 yards of this stuff. Look at that. I don't know if the camera's going to pick up how beautiful this is. It's so pretty. These kinds of fabrics are very expensive. And when I found it for this price, I thought, you know, I've always wanted to work with this kind of thing. And I'll probably try to make Peyton something. She's my granddaughter that lives with me. She doesn't like girly stuff, but this has enough of a black hue in it that maybe she would like it. And it's got a blue hue and a red hue that I like. I don't think I can get it back in that bag. I'll just put it right there. Here's some washers for the light. I need to put all those pieces together, don't Okay, this is one of my major faux pas. Sometimes when I order something, it takes so long for me to get it, and I wind up ordering it again because I forget. I already have this dress, and I like it really well. I just wore it the other day. And it was on sale for $3.38, and it's $11.97. It's really pretty. It has the puffy sleeves, you know I like those, and the elastic at the bottom. And then, as a matter of fact, I think I hauled this dress not very long ago because I remember it was just a couple of hauls ago. It has the ruffles in the front and not in the back. But there are three, well, it's two tiers of, it's the waist is cinched, then there's a tier of ruffles and a tier of ruffles down. So it's really pretty. Very feminine. And when you can get something like this for the price that I got it for, why not? I'm not sorry I got it. Even if I end up donating it, what a fun thing to be able to do for $3 to put light in somebody's eyes. It's that kind of a dress. Unfortunately, you know, I look at these things and I think, oh gosh, they would look so pretty on Peyton. It's okay though. She is who she is, and I just celebrate every minute of her. She's a wonderful person. Okay. This is for Peyton. This is a color palette. It's body paint is what it is, but it calls it, or face paint. I paid 87 cents for it, and it's $2.98. And it's a palette of colors. I think that she'll like to put them on her eyes and stuff. She doesn't generally go out the door with stuff like this on, but she likes to play with it. And for this price, you know, it's okay. I'm getting it out. Ta-da! Won't that be fun? This will go in her stocking. Guess what I have? I have more stencils. There's a sunflower. I'll be using this for Katie's. And I have the stippling brushes, by the way. And these, I really like these. I think that they can be a lot of fun with doing furniture. And I have some to do. I have some furniture to do. And I think I'm going to use stencils instead of the stickers that I got. I don't particularly care for the color of the stickers, and I'm sending those back. The stickers looked more green, and they're more blue. Look at these. There are lots of different, they're like mandalas, or they're not all the same. And they're a nice size. You could use these on the floor. You could use them on your walls. You could do some really cool stuff with this. And if you were doing a pattern You know, it's really easy just to pick them up and move them. A succession of, for instance, if you were going to use, and I'm not saying that these should go together, I'm just saying, I'm just picking two to say, if you decided that you wanted to do these patterns, then you paint this one, and then paint that one, and then move this one to the other side. Like that. They're easy to do. And the effect is so pretty. This one. I like this one. And I like this one. They're more floral. I really like that one. And that one. And the price on those was $2.69 and they're $2.98 now. They're really, really reasonable. It gives you a chance to be creative and to do something fun. Now these are letter stencils. And there are lots of different fonts or types of letters. This will be fun. I've never done letters before. If I can get into the bag. Ah. How's the weather where you are? Boy, is it a fall day here. It's, I guess fall can be so many different things. We haven't had any sunshine for a few days now, and it's just really, really overcast and gloomy. The other day when I did the haul and I thought it was snowing, it wasn't. It was fog. Okay, here's letters. And that's kind of a standard. Oh, look at this. Isn't that pretty? You know, you could use these with cardstock to make cards if you so desired. Use them for, what did I do? Show this to you upside down? I did, didn't I? Well, no, I didn't. It's just backwards there. I can't tell. When I'm looking at them backwards, I can't tell if they're upside down. Here. I would still, I believe, use the daubers and stipple it if I'm using it on cardstock. But gosh, I can make some really pretty cards. And I bought some stuff to do that. I went to Habitat again yesterday looking for elastic and came out with $20 worth of stuff. But it's really good stuff. I found Christmas tree lights for my daughter. All of her lights were out. Every single one of them. So she had no lights to put on her tree. And I got her 3 strings of lights for $1 a piece. God bless them. They are just such neat people there. And 2 of the strings were brand new. I mean, you know, they might have been used last year, but they certainly weren't very old. And I think that the people donated them because they got them tangled. And tangle is nothing for me. I don't mind untangling stuff. And here is the last one. So once again, stencils are just so reasonable. $2.69 and $2.98. I paid $2.69 and they're $2.98 now. I've got a whole boatload of stencils. You've seen a lot of them. I bought some last year and didn't use them. This time of year, I don't know what it is about this time of year, but for several years I've been sick this time of year. And this year, thank you, Jesus, I'm not. I've been healthier now than I've been in a long, long time. Last year, I wound up in and out of the hospital 8 times. And they still don't know what it is. I've had spinal cord injuries. Those that know me, that have been around a while, know that. And there are a lot of neurological things that happen as a result. I was quadriplegic in 2013. My cervical spine collapsed on my spinal cord. And I had had other injuries as well. That was my 3rd one. And I had had surgery before, but it was only one surgery before. And this one was pretty catastrophic. I couldn't walk, couldn't use my hands. The doctor told my family that he could save my life, but he wasn't sure about the function. Well, God knows better. And I went to a rehab afterwards and got my function back. Limited function, but still, you know, I'm walking and I look like a drunken sailor, but you know, that's okay. I still get from point A to point B most of the time. I am a very blessed woman. And I told you all that to say this, that I'm well this year and I am so excited. The kinds of things that had happened before, I didn't know if they were going to continue happening. I really didn't want them to, but you know, you're kind of subject to your own body. And this year, I'm doing really, really well. Really, really well. Okay, I have a whole bag full of stuff here. So I'm going to dump the bag, and then as I show things to you, I can put it back in the bag, because otherwise I'll get lost. Oh. It looks like a bag opened up. A bag did open up. Okay. These are buttons, but they're little snowflakes. And I've got a whole bunch of them. I think there were 100 of them. I'll see if I can find the bag that they fell out of. That would be handy, because then I can know how much they were. I'm looking. I'll definitely link the price if I can't find it. Oh, my cat just jumped on the dryer. I was wondering what that bang was. Well, these are sewing machine needles. I have my hopes and dreams set on my sewing machine. I unburied it, I opened it up, I went into YouTube to figure out how to thread it. I've never even used this machine. It's a dressmaker. And it's an older machine, but it should work just fine. 89 cents is what I paid for these, and they're 89 cents now. Okay. Now you can ask me why I got this, and what I'll tell you, I got 2. These are violins, and they're miniatures. I love the violin. I didn't play it, but I love violin music. And these are so detailed. They have the strings on them. And I don't know if it's composite or if it's wood. I suspect it's probably a composite material. Here's the little bow. I'll bet if you waxed this and put it across the strings, you'd get some kind of a sound. Now, with all the craftsmanship in this, how much do you think it was? It was 38 cents. 38 cents. If you went to buy it now, it's 79 cents. There's a gal, forgive me, I don't remember your name or the name of your channel. I did subscribe to you, but she does a lot of dollhouse stuff. And I love watching the miniatures. They're pretty impressive. Okay, here's the second violin. I'll put the sewing machine needles back in here. Alrighty. What I have here, I bought 2 of these. And I have an empty box. Wonder what happened to them. I didn't use them. I was using Temu, well, I've been using Advantage on my dogs and cats. And it's so expensive. When you figure 20 bucks a pop, and I have 6 cats and 2 dogs. So I tried the Temu stuff, and you know what? It worked. But they stopped carrying it. Because then I can know how much they were. I'm looking. I'll definitely link the price if I can't find it. Oh, my cat just jumped on the dryer. I was wondering what that bang was. Oh, these are sewing machine needles. I have my hopes and dreams set on my sewing machine. I unburied it. I opened it up. I went into YouTube to figure out how to thread it. I've never even used this machine. It's a dressmaker. And it's an older machine, but it should work just fine. 89 cents is what I paid for these, and they're 89 cents now. Okay. Now you can ask me why I got this, and what I'll tell you, I got 2. These are violins, and they're miniatures. I love the violin. I didn't play it, but I love violin music. And these are so detailed. They have the strings on them. And I don't know if it's composite or if it's wood. I suspect it's probably a composite material. Here's the little bow. I'll bet if you waxed this and put it across the strings, you'd get some kind of a sound. Now, with all the craftsmanship in this, how much do you think it was? It was 38 cents. 38 cents. If you went to buy it now, it's 79 cents. There's a gal, forgive me, I don't remember your name or the name of your channel. I did subscribe to you, but she does a lot of dollhouse stuff. And I love watching the miniatures. They're pretty impressive. Okay, here's the second violin. I'll put the sewing machine needles back in here. Alrighty. What I have here, I bought 2 of these. And I have an empty box. Wonder what happened to them. I didn't use them. I was using Temu. Well, I've been using Advantage on my dogs and cats. And it's so expensive. When you figure 20 bucks a pop, and I have 6 cats and 2 dogs. So I tried the Temu stuff, and you know what? It worked. But they stopped carrying it. That wasn't even the cat, just a second. Well, I don't know if I'm going to be able to edit that out. So you may have to just see the disaster. I did it. I did it. I'm going to have to figure out something for my filming because nothing seems to be the right level, and putting this on here didn't help. It did until I knocked it down. Let's see what else I've got here. I apologize. My earring tree fell apart. Everything fell on the floor. I was talking to you about the dogs. And what I ended up finding, these are ultrasonic. I wish I had it in front of me. I don't know what I did with them. Maybe it's in the bag. Anyway, this is what they look like. And they attach to the dog's collar. And you can turn them on when you let the dog out, and it repels fleas, so they won't bring fleas back in with them. And my hope is that they work. So I'll let you know as we go. I kind of have a thing about buttons. And these were 97 cents and they're $1.47 right now. And I think they're 50 in here. These are like sweater buttons. I have all kinds of ideas to do with buttons. These are a little smaller. And are these my kitty cat buttons? Yeah. I'm gonna have fun cleaning up this mess. And this is kind of what they look like. And they're about 1 inch tall. And they're all kinds of different little kitty cats doing interesting kitty cat things. What's this one doing? This one's sitting on the floor looking to see what kind of mischief it can get into. Where is it? There. I have to remember where the lens is. Okay, and the kitty cat buttons were $0.67, and right now they would be $1.47. Alrighty, I have another bag. More stuff. Maybe those things are in this bag. I bought 2 of them, so anyway. Okay, there's more planters. These are little 4-inch planters, or actually they're not 4-inch. They're smaller than that. But these will be good to start plants in. Or I can put some artificial plants in them. At this point in my life, I'm thinking that maybe artificial is what I'm going to do. They were $1.48 for 4, 5, and $1.78 now. And they're kind of, the only thing I didn't rescue were my scissors. Would you laugh at me if I use my teeth? I would laugh at me if I use my teeth. How many of you have used your teeth on stuff and told your kids, now don't do that, that'll ruin your teeth? These are really nice. They're not shiny on the outside. They're more of a matte finish. And they have the circulation holes in them for water. So these would be really fun to put little starts in, to put above your sink. You could put them all in a row, like I'm thinking about doing in the bathroom. That would be fun. Okay. I knew I bought a bunch of this stuff. I was feeling very creative when I made this order. I bought a yard of this for 59 cents and it's normally 65 cents. I don't even see my scissors. They went flying for sure. I think it's going to be fun when I edit this to see what it looked like as it was going down. Ah. Look at that. Oops. You can do this on cardstock, you know, to make it pretty. You can add it to a piece of clothing. It's kind of fun. You can get creative with those things. Aha. This is sandpaper. I'm getting the beginnings of everything together to do the things that I've talked to you about doing. I have those tables out in the garage that I want to redo. And this will be plenty to do it. And it's kind of a heavy grit, but that's what I need to bring the finish off. And I think this is a yard of sandpaper, 3 feet. Well, I want to make sure that I'm telling you the truth. Yeah, it's a yard. It's been so long I don't want to guess about this stuff because I'll be wrong if I do. Well, Denise, you found one you didn't put a price on. This was probably about $3. It might have been less, but I'll tell you, I'll put it up on the screen for you. I'll put the price that I paid for it and the price that it is now. To-do-to-do. I bought some nails. Again, out of my comfort zone. Look at those. Aren't they pretty? I paid 98 cents for these and they're $1.08. And these I paid 88 cents for and they are $1.17. These are interesting. Now, when I do nails, I don't care if they're square or they're long or whatever because I always take them down. I kind of thought these were rather interesting and I'll have fun with these. Some of them are blue and some of them are variegated. You guys have any glue stories to tell me? Have you found the best kind of glue yet? That one glue that I got and I showed you works pretty well. It's kind of expensive. It's $1.78 if I recall correctly, but it works. Oh, these are so cool. I bought a few of them. I paid $1.47 and they're $1.48 now. And let's see what they are. I got them in different colors. These are lace collars. And you can put stays on them and use these in your dress if you want to have it less revealing. And they're so pretty, and they're finished well, and they come in lots of different colors. You know, when you have a lot of kids, you go to the store and you buy 5 of everything because you just do. I still have that mindset. If one is good, let's buy 5. Well, these are metal and they are hang over your drawer hang things. Paid $1.46 and they're $1.46 now. I didn't even get them on sale. I thought I did. But these are plastic coated. And you can put them along anything that has a ledge. You can put these along the top of the door. You can put them on a cupboard to hang towels. You can use these to hang little garbage cans, you know, garbage bags. You can use them in the bathroom to hang your blow dryer and curling iron. You can put these over the towel rack. These are a really good thing to have. And if one was good, 4 ought to be good, don't you think? And I might even find a 5th one. I don't know. I hope not. I'm not in the same mindset. Do you ever do that? It's called buyer's remorse. I don't remorse buying them so much, but I think, you know, would I have gotten that today? I don't know. Okay. This is a yard of pretty stuff. More pretty stuff. It's a lace. And it's so pretty. These are so well made. I paid 99 cents for it. It's $1.98 right now. Here's another one of the lace doodads I got for putting in your dress. If you put snaps on them and then put them on your bra, I think that's the way to go. It seems to me that there were like 4 different colors. I got black and white and beige, I think is what I got. The same price. 57 cents and $1.88. Maybe I didn't tell you that. 57 cents. That's pretty good, don't you think? So wait till they're on sale. And the collar is just so neat to have. You could even make a collar, you know. You could put it on, if you're a sewer, you can put on the fabric. This is the same lace. That I had before. I think I got 2 yards of that. And again, I don't remember the price, 89 cents, and I paid, and it's $1.98 now. Even at that though, you know, if you go and buy sewing notions, they're so expensive. So expensive. These are needle threaders. I have quite a selection of them. Between my eyes and my hands, I don't do very well with them anymore. Okay, we're gonna go away again, just a sec. Here we go. I looked under everything and I couldn't find them, and I thought, oh, they pitched themselves under a piece of furniture and they're right under my feet. So now I have an opener and a pair of scissors. I went ahead and got one of my little letter openers from Temu. I think part of the reason why this thing tipped over too is I put too much stuff on the table. But ultimately it was too close to the edge of the boxes. These needle threaders I paid 69 cents for, and they're 89 cents. They have a little hook on them, so you can hook the thread. You don't have to feed it through anything. You put the needle on. I guess you have to feed the needle, but then you hook the thread and pull it through. So these should help me a lot. 2, 4, 6 of them. They're pretty colors. I hope the cats don't get them between now and the time I can get stuff picked up. Oh, I went to Habitat yesterday to find elastic. So I thought elastic would be a really good thing to have since I need to fix some sleeves. Well, I got everything but elastic. They didn't have it. Normally they, you know, it's not that they carry it or anything like that. They're donations. But gosh, there's always some kind of sewing stuff. And there was sewing stuff, but no elastic. I got another yard of this. And again, that was 59 cents. And 68 cents now. And actually, I got a third yard of it. Same price. Okay, this is kind of a ha-ha. I haven't looked at this, and I honestly didn't look at the dimensions too well because it's really small. But it's a hamper of sorts, and I'll find something to do with it. But I don't think it's going to be a clothes hamper by any means. Oh, well, maybe it will. Maybe it's bigger than I thought. It is. It was all twisted up into a little round thing. Did you see that? That just really was like a bullet. Oh, this is awesome. I can't believe it. Look at this. It all folded up into this little bag. I am impressed. Holy cow. I only paid 80 cents for it. Or no, I paid 8 cents. 8 cents. And it's 89 cents. It's one of those really crazy deals that you get, and you can only buy one. But I would have bought a bunch more had I known, you know. I mean, no, I couldn't have because they wouldn't let me, but gosh, that's really a good size. Be careful when you get anything like this from Temu. It might attack you. And especially if it's in a bag like this. What do I have here? Jewelry, she says. I don't buy jewelry, do I? I hope I didn't break that earring thing. I don't think I did, but... "'Tis the season, my dears. Will I wear all the Christmas stuff that I bought? I don't know. I'd like to think that I would. Those are the earrings. And the tree on the pendant is the same size. And there are 2 earrings. This is the second one. Now, oh, and this is kind of interesting too. I want to make sure you see this. I kind of like these cords. It's not a real long necklace, and it's on a cord. It has a lobster claw clasp. Oh, come on now. I paid $1.79 for that set, and that's $1.98 now. We're getting down to the bottom. There's a few more things. Oh, I'm so glad that that's in this order. Because boy, do we need it. Floral wire. They have all different kinds of floral wire. This is heavier. I paid $2.90 for it, and it's $2.90. Take the cover off of it so you can see it. Can do a whole lot more with stuff if I'm not trying to jerry-rig it with twine. There it is. There's quite a bit of wire. That's pretty heavy. Don't tip my table over. Now, once again, this is one of the lace tops, and they were all different prices. This was $1.47, $1.98 now. I think the black one was the one that was the low-priced one, and I wound up getting them all because of the ones that I did get because I thought they were so handy. I think they're the same pattern. They are. It's the same pattern and the different colors. And I bought some more lace. This is pretty. It's almost like sparkly. I'm not sure that it is, but it seems like it is. And I got 2 yards of this as well. We'll have fun figuring out what to do with these things. I've got some ideas for Christmas crafts. And this lace was 68 cents a yard, and it is, wait a minute, I lied to you. I'm sorry. I was reading it upside down. $129 is what I paid for it, and it's $188 now. And it does have gold thread going through it. Let's see if I can visualize this. Can you see the sparkles at all? It's really pretty lace. And this is the second yard of it. Well, we've come to an end. I want to thank you for all that you do. I want to thank you for being here. I want to thank you for all of it. If you like the content, and even seeing things tip over, I would invite you to subscribe. I would invite you to like. And I would invite you especially to comment. I enjoy your comments so much. Remember that if you're new, there are lots of good things to do. You'll find them in my description box. And I will be back. I think this next video will probably be a craft video. I don't know, it might be a haul. But I love you all, and thank you so much for visiting in my home. I wish they didn't end so soon. And then I'll get on here and think, oh my goodness, that was really long. I hope you had your cup of coffee, and I'll see you soon. Bye-bye.